NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
So here's Miami's starting group. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Nunn in at point guard. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Shabazz Napier out there with Brown, and it's Bonga in it for three. Bucket is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Stolen away. Here's Nunn. Napier covering. Here's Butler. Bonga pulls it in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight, and he said Jimmy Butler poses a challenge. One of the top wing players in the league and one of the hardest workers. You have to bring your heart at, or he'll embarrass you. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And it's Napier missing. He'd have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I love D.C. Oh, I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of D.C. love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital. With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Trying to get open is Butler. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And the basket by Napier.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Napier feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A lot of different styles of basketball, and, we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot. You better take it.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Nunn. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage. Check out the stats for Brown. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Now here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Manga, the pass to Nathan. Pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Brown. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 5.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Butler. And just miss after miss right now.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Bryant against Butler. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Here's Nunn. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. And Washington making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 7. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Nunn. The shot comes out, and Washington the other way now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I mean, it's a big-time victory when you can just storm back like they did. Didn't have a good first half, but completely outdid themselves, particularly in that third quarter.
Robinson, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trail by 9. Nunn passes to Butler. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, Butler reading the defense and uses that pick and roll effectively. Good ball handling option.
And there's the pass to Hachimura. Passes to Bonga. Now here's Napier. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. 2 on the clock. Rebound by the Heat. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. To the middle. Here's Jones. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, Coach Scott Brooks has seen success in the past. Respected coach who has won Coach of the Year. But the heat is on in Washington.
Yeah, he hasn't had great luck here with the Wizards. I mean, new management this year might be evaluating him. I mean, he could be a make-or-break season for Brooks. Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Nunn. Mahaney's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Jake Crowder's checked in for Miami. Here's Adebayo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Shot clock at 2. Pass to Bonga. Here's Napier. The putback. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Nunn. Dishes it to Crowder. Shot from the top of the key, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Here's Washington. They're on an 18-6 run. Napier passes to Mahimi. Over Adebayo. A shot by Mahimi, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Hachimura the pass to Nathan. Here's Bonga. Outside Robinson. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Robinson's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession to take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Left side Butler. Spiked it away. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. Floats one up. Crowder inside. Rebound by Mahimi. Here's Bonga, and he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the pass to Adebayo. Over Mahimi. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Here's Robinson, and it's denied. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Smith comes in for Napier, and a new group in for the Heat. Outside Robinson. Mahimi kicks to Smith. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Passes it to Olynyk. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hero. Guarded by Robinson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feat was phenomenal.
Smith the pass to Hachimura. Over Iguodala. Second shot opportunity. Not a piece of it.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Free throw dropped for Goran Dragic. As with every position creating offense now, which big men do the best job of scoring off the bounce?
That's a good question. LaMarcus Aldridge in San Antonio, Coach Pop has given him the freedom. And Joel Embiid, we sleep on him because he's 7 foot, but when he faces up in the post, he doesn't usually give you his back. He faces up, triple threat, gives you a jab step, a counter in and out, and gives you something nice. I mean, his ball handling ability is great for a 7-footer, and I like Embiid.
Hachimura, the pass to Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Hero. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Iguodala's drives, and he makes good on the layup.
And getting a quick head of steam. Iguodala beats the defense to the punch.
Washington leading now by 10. It's stolen by Dragic. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Washington has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hachimura, the pass to Smith. Shoots over Dragic. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Iguodala. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
That free throw missing.
Well, last season, Andre Iguodala has seen a sharp improvement in his threes. He said he figured something out with his shot, and the results speak for themselves.
That one misses.
Oh, he turns it up, and though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
Now, here is Smith. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Wagner. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. It's a 10-point game. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Dragic. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
Here's Hachimura. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
Boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Dragic. Olynyk is out there with Myers Leonard. And there's Iguodala. And it's Hero into the 2-guard position. And C-Webb, when Ish Smith goes to the rim, he is so deceptive. you just don't know where he'll go.
Yeah, Kevin, and sometimes I feel that Smith doesn't even know where he's going. You know, but he's a crafty player that keeps defenders off balance with his change of speed.
Find the lane.
Gets the job done.
One shot.
Smith no good on the free throw.
And now a chance to see the former Demon Deacon Ish Smith in action. Has been in the league for a while now and played for several teams, and he's a veteran through and through.
Here's Smith after the Heat pick up 2. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Dragic. Over Smith. That one wide left. And when you have Ish Smith on your team, you know he's going to give you scoring off the bench.
And Smith not exactly great at any one thing, but the whole package is solid for a reserve. As long as you can make the right decision and just run the offense, that'll get you pretty far in this league.
Now here's Dragic. 11-point game his last outing. Olynyk with it. Shot clock at 6. Fades away, and Wagner pulls it down.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Dragic against Smith. Over Dragic. And it's Smith again missing. The Heat trail by 7. Now Iguodala. Pass to Dragic. Over Smith. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 6.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid in that in-between.
Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 7.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
To the paint. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Round against Iguodala. Inside, Robinson dishes to Mahinmi. Smith outside. From outside the arc, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Back to Dragic. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Washington the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Here's Robinson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement, and they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they had 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Robinson hits them both. And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing by 10. Dragic the pass to Hero. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Heroes got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here is Smith. 11 points in the game. From the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Leonard the pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Smith. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Dragic finds Iguodala. Here's Hero. Inside Dragic over Smith. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Dragic.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Brown the pass to Smith. Back to Brown. Outside Bryant. Smith for 3. Smith missing again.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Robinson. Over Dragic. Another one falls for Washington.
Out there on an island, all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drink.
Iguodala outside. Here's Hero. He's covered by Brown. And is out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now a timeout called by Miami. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Shot from the inbound. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Bonga. Kicks to Napier. Outside Bryant. Fires at the elbow. That shot off the mark. The Heat go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Nunn passes to Butler. 14 feet away. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Stepping inside the three-point line, Butler showing he can score from the mid-range.
And one of the hardest working players you'll find, Jimmy Butler. At the same time, you know what, Chris? He's not afraid to challenge his teammates.
Yeah, within his team, he's a culture setter. Kevin, I think he's learning that balance of being vocal, but also knowing just how far he can push his teammates.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball?
He can.
And Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
First free throw is good.
Now, the competitive edge that Butler gives to this team, it's important because he doesn't take any possessions off.
And so he hits both. Wizards leading by 3. Brown outside. There's the pass to Bryant. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. With the shot. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Silva the pass to Nunn. And good that time. Nunn's got his 2nd basket of the game.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Passes it to Brown. Misses the fallback J.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Wow, an explosive athlete that can beat you inside and outside. Butler's a complete player.
Napier finds Bryant. Back to Napier. Bryant looking over the floor. Brown outside. Adebayo against Bryant. The shot missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Napier after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Bryant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Wizards have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Bryant.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Bryant hits them both. The Heat with the lead. Down low, here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Bryant. He kicks it to Napier. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And let's take a look here at some numbers for Napier. His last 10 games, he's putting up 13 points a game, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
His nose for the ball has never been better. I mean, Greg, his transition defense really stands out. If you get careless in the open court, he'll make you pay.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Wizards have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Bryant hits them both. 1:49 left to play here in the half. Nunn passes to Crowder. And here is Robinson. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime. And that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season. Gets out in the country and puts in that work.
And he makes the first. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 4-point game. Pass to Hachimura. 1:21 left here in the second. The layup off target. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nunn passes to Crowder. Here's Nunn. Rebound, Washington. Bonga's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Napier. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Nunn passes to Butler. While there's a break in the action, here are the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA, revealing the top 3-point shooters. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
No good on that one. Mahaney's checked in for Washington. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. The pass to Hachimura. The second chance effort. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Crowder.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Here's Hachimura. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Bonga, the pass to Brown. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Brown's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
That one, no good. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Wizards, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Defensively, they did a great job of contesting shots and making things difficult. They faced several attempted runs, and they came up with key stops. It was punch, counterpunch there for a while, and it's close, but the fight is going on.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Ish Smith with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Brown out there with Shabazz Napier. And it's Bonga in at the 3 set. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. For the lead, off the left rim and out. Now here's Butler. Napier covering. Shots good by Butler.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Napier passes to Hachimura. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect, Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hit over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
First one falls for him.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Good on both.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's Nunn. Good on the shot. Nunn's got 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Paper kicks to Bryant. On the high post. And Jones pulls it down.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Oh, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Wizards trail by 4. 90 seconds now into the second half. Wizards passing it around. Here's Hachimura, defended by Jones. That one goes in. He's got 8.
If he pounces of a chance when the D falls asleep, easy 2.
Nunn passes to Butler. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start.
Here's Bonga, defended by Butler. Outside Bryant. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now here's Butler. He's got 15. 6 to shoot. Robinson kicks to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Butler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bryant against Adebayo. Bryant passes to Nathan. Lets it go from the wing. Basket good. Napier's got 11 points. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Nunn. Napier covering. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the basket by Napier.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Second chance shot, it's good. He's got 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Bryant. To the paint. Here's Bonga. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And Miami has possession following the bucket by the Wizards. Napier with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hachimura. And yes, it's good. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And the Heat call time here. on the floor.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Smith. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. It's a tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now, here's Olynyk, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Hero. Napier covering from 11 feet away. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got the game tied up here for the Heat. Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Hachimura. 10 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That went on Olynyk.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
The first free throw is good. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
So he gets them both.
And a new regime in Washington as they have moved on from the previous GM. A lot to do here.
Yeah, GA, and it's not an ideal cap situation to work with. Fans are excited to see what can be done. They need to land a few big free agents. It hasn't happened for the Wizards in a while.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Hachimura. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hachimura's got 14.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving and set up the open.
Nuggets looking it over. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Napier up top. 13 points in the game. Good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taking on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Now, here's Dragic. 12 points for him. Kicks it to Olynyk. A 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The pass to Wagner. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Dragic. They now take the lead. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Here's Hachimura. 14 points for him. 20 that time from Leonard.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
From deep, Iguodala. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Mahinmi's checked in for Napier. Heat also with the sub. Crowder's checked in. Got a hand on it.
Oh, and he's the rare player with the shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Dragic against the bucket. And Washington has possession. Trailing by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mahimi dishes to Robinson. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Olynyk.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
They get it back. Here's Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when he's not shooting threes, Crowder is attacking the paint. That's how he plays the game.
And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Wizards trail by 5. Smith right side, shoots over Dragic. Mahimi, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Smith, the pass to Mahimi. Here's Hachimura. In the corner, Smith with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over Smith. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Robinson passes to Mahimi. Vader on the way. Doesn't go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Hero. 11 points in the game. And Olynyk kicks to Dragic. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. And a look here at a group of rookies that has been holding their own against the big boys in the paint, the top rookie rebounders since the All-Star break. So you look at Hachimura, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
Well, he continues to improve. I mean, since the break, he's taken it to another level, looking less and less like a rookie every day.
He throw good, Robinson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he makes both free throws. Miami leading by 3. Hero passes to Silver. Outside Crowder passes it to Dragic. Here's the 3. Bonga pulls it in. Bonga's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Hachimura. Goes up again. Bonga, no good.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lays.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Robinson misses.
and he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Olynyk. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got his 6th rebound on the night. Olynyk with the steal. And they're moving it up. Dragic with a wide open look. Here's Silva, and it's good. 2 points.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Now Robinson. He's got 14. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Hachimura. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's take a listen now to Scott Brooks.
Every time we contest their shot they make it, don't get frustrated. Just reboot the computer, defend again, every time. Just keep defending. They're going to make tough shots. Great players, that's what they do.
Maintaining that positive attitude, Coach Brooks, wanting to keep his guys' spirits up right now, Greg.
Keeping it real in the huddle, Kevin, and sometimes great defense gets beat by better offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Jimmy Butler. Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's none in it. Smith's shot is good.
That kind of aggression has led to an increased role for Smith these past few years. I mean, they want to play him fast and attacking.
Here's none. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by Bryant. Smith outside. Brown outside. Back to Smith. Now the pass to Bryant. Lets it go from 11. That's good on the jump shot. Miami leading by 3. None passes to Butler. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Bunga. Miami grabs the miss. Here's none. Passes it to Jones. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. And they'll turn over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And Washington making a change here. Napier's checked in. Here's Smith. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Napier. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's a tie ball game.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact this season.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
He's checked in for Smith. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That's his first foul. Here's Nunn. 6 to shoot.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
From down low, pass to Bonga. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown outside. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the 3 when he's on.
Nunn passes to Butler. Outside Robinson. Hits it from three-point range. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Washington.
The pass to Bonga. Here's Hachimura. And that one is stuck right through.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Back to Butler. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got 19 points.
These type of buckets fuel Butler. He welcomes the challenge of outworking the defense.
Bryant passes to Bonga. Miami grabs the miss. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him carried away.
Robinson passes to Butler. Jones, no one around him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. There's Washington. They're on a 14-5 run here. Brown dishes to Napier. Launches a 3. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. Throws it up high, and Jones slams it home.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Passes to Bonga. And here's Napier. Here's Hachimura. Excellent D that time from Jones. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Passes to Nunn. To shoot to the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Hachimura, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Napier passes to Bonga. And here is Brown. And here's Napier, guarded by Robinson. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic has checked in. Here is Bryant. Here's Hachimura. Rebound by Butler.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Napier. Stolen by Butler. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
Now, here's Napier. Defense is right there. Brown outside. Dragic comes with the double team. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Washington.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Butler. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Hachimura. Looking to end the run. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Here's Bunga. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Dragic. Pass to Butler. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Bunga. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bryant. For Miami, they've got a pretty good